Well, hello again, folks. Welcome to another episode of Automotive Drama. Today, I'm continuing episode of the LS project, drama project. As you can see, the motor is on the ground, and I did it without my lift. Kind of wish I had my lift, but either way, most of it was going to be done like that. And I also had my special tools and everything. But I gotta hand it to the scrap man for stopping at the grocery store for me, because if you notice the way this thing is made and how it's sat on there, there's still the bracket there, fits right on the brackets, and it fits. I left that, and it fits right on that bracket, and supported underneath with a piece of wood, of course, but that's normal. Now, as you can see, I have one jack on this side and another jack on this side. Yeah, I got that there, so nobody comes by and bumps that and scratches the guy's car or dents it. It was kind of easier with two jacks, I must have to say, because you gotta lift it up slowly, one side at a time, probably, 6-8 inches at a time, slowly, and then the other side, and back and forth and back and forth. But a little trick on how to support the transmission. I don't know if you can really see that or not. I used a toe chain hook, and that was kind of tricky. There's not a lot of room to get under there, and I don't like being under there with all that crap hanging and all that, but I say I used two pieces of wood and had a floor jack under it to support the tranny's nice and supported, so when I go to put the motor back in, I got plenty of wiggle room. And also my tool that actually holds the motor for you, that thing's great because I can lower it up, down, wiggle it this way, that way. I don't have to worry about it falling out and killing me or somebody else. So anyways, I know there's all kinds of different ways people talk about doing this engine. I didn't even look it up in a manual. I just knew with these monster headers that it was just going to be easier to do it in two pieces. Trying to fight with that K-member, which, by the way, is sitting over here on the tranny jack. And of course, it's strapped to the tranny jack, which made it relatively easy. And as you can see, I left the brake lines, and no, I didn't butcher that. I'm going to straighten that out for him. Somebody had already been in here, and it's missing a bracket. It should be mounted somewhere, and it was missing one. But I'll straighten that out for him when I put it back together. So now, off the engine goes back to the builder, the guy who built it. I guess he built it like 10 years ago. Can't blame him. 10 years, I don't know. Makes funny noise, lots of oil in pan. But if you like any of my videos, please feel free to throw me a subscribe. Likes nice. Any questions or comments, feel free to answer. As you can see, I still got to pull the power steering pump and all that off, but I just pulled it all the easier because it's much easier to do it sitting right here. And if anybody knows what kind of pain it is to get that power steering pump off, you need a special tool, and it's a pain in the ass, and why bend over when I could actually sit on this stool right here and do it. But again, it rolled right out. As you can see, you don't have to lift it as high as you'd think you'd have to, and I actually thought my cart was going to be a little bit too high. But then I measured it with the wooden one that I have, and pretty much the same height. And this thing is just much more made to support an engine than a regular old roll cart. So anyways, now I got to strip the motor, and stay tuned for how to put this baby back in. Remember, subscribes are wonderful and much appreciated. All right, everybody, have a good one.